Welcome you all. Myself, Dr. B. Rajesh Khanna. I am presenting Capstone Project as a part of 5-day Gen AI course offered by the Google. My project name is ArtiEval, AI-based descriptive answer sheets evaluation. So it is a revolutionary AI tool for evaluating descriptive answers faster, better, and smarter. And if you look at the introduction, we are all facing frustrations with stacks of answer sheets, weeks of delay, and the endless burden of manual grading. At the same time, students with anxious for feedback that often arrives too late. ArtiEval was born out of this real persistent problem. Can AI make descriptive answer sheets more efficient, accurate, and fair? Yes, I can say. So it is a one-stop solution for the descriptive answer sheets evaluation. And the problem is persisting with institutions, evaluators, and the students. So we have taken few public and private universities and different uh, faculties and evaluators and the students from the different institutions. And we conducted almost interviews with the 500 stakeholders. So these are the results of the responses from the institutions, evaluators, and the students. So after understanding this, so what institutions are saying, they are struggling with efficiency, cost, and delays. Evaluators are under stress with high workloads and inconsistent grading systems, and students are anxious due to long wait times and grading uncertainty. So whatever the system they are following right now, it is an outdated, and now it's a time for change. So that's what like we proposed ArtTable, which is artificial intelligence based descriptive answer sheets evaluation. So definitely this ArtEval project will give the solution is a smart AI-driven tool that evaluates descriptive answers, both typed, handwritten, even complex responses with the diagrams and equations. It compares responses with ideal answers using advanced AI models trained to detect accuracy, structure, keywords, and originality. This means this means consistent grading, faster feedback, and fewer errors. And what is the technology behind it? So let's deep dive into the technology. So I implemented this in a Kaggle environment. So this prototype using Python programming language with natural language processing on Kaggle. So it has 5 key things. One is matches key terms with ideal answers, checks the structure and depth of explanation, and assesses conceptual relevance and application, and validates originality with plagiarism checkers. So ranks response based on semantic similarity. So this is not just automating the things, but it is a intelligent evaluation. And if you go to the Kaggle environment, so where I implemented this project, so if you look at the system overview, it has main 4 capabilities, that is multi-format document understanding, retrieval, augmented generation RAG, structured JSON output, and few shot prompting. And the workflow is knowledge-based creation, document processing, and context retrieval, prompt construction, evaluation with the large language models. I used GPT 3.5 and GPT-4, and output parsing and structuring. So for score, feedback, keywords, structure, plagiarism, confidence, etc. And finally, the output presentation. I also calculated the performance metrics like F1 score, recall, accuracy, and confusion matrix. And the key considerations are prompt engineering, bias and fairness, ethical considerations. And I started with importing different libraries, NumPys, Pandas, and Kaggle Hub. And after that, like I created the different data sets, PDF, then image, then Excel, ideal answers, sample answers, student written answers, and the questions. So these are all the different data sets which I created in a Kaggle environment. And after that, I went for the importing. Then I followed different data pre-processing steps, so which I've shown in the Kaggle. And you can see this. So the main idea behind this is, so we have taken the student responses to two student responses in a computer science subject for different questions, and those are compared with the ideal answers, and the answers available in the PDF, answers available in the images, answers available in the Excel sheet, and finally we went for the score evaluation. So for that, like we created a knowledge base of computer science, and after that, like we went for the loading of ideal answers, and that also we created the knowledge base, and we checked so whether this knowledge base exists or not, and the same thing we try to display. And here you can see that so the document types which are used to compare the student answers is PDF, PNG, JPG, and JPEG. And this embedding model which I used is L6V2, and the LLM model I used GPT-4 and GPT-3.5, and the temperature I set for 0.3. And so for image data set, like we created a directory, and I printed the same, and document processing and analysis for AI grading. So we are extracting the content from the PDFs and the images and from the Excel, and the same from the ideal answers, and the same can be compared with the student answers for in evaluating the score. And the extracted content is analyzed, and it is prepared for the AI grading. And data cleaning, processing, and context extraction from the Excel. And you can see that knowledge base management retrieval is done. And standardized grading output with Pydantic, and guiding the AI with few short grader and exemplar grading. So we're like providing the exemplar grading, structured prompting, and guiding AI learning. And the grading engine, so I proposed, and the main class is the ArtiEval grader. So where I used uh, different OpenAI keys, then so setting up the language model, and now you can see that so I try to download different libraries to execute the same, and defining the image folder path for listing the files in the image folder, and loading the same, and locating and accessing the student answer images, extracting the embeddings data from the multiple sources, and embedding and similarity search with FAISs for AI grading, which is very important, and saving the FAISs index for persistence and reusability, and managing the same with index with shuttle, and organizing and safeguarding the index with AI, and loading the same for similarity search, and the grading system with FAS based knowledge retrieval, and enhancing PDF processing capabilities for AI grading. So extracting the information from the PDFs using the different OCR technologies, and the robust PDF text extraction, and extracting the text from the images using the OCR, and same from the Excel, and organizing the question answer pairs, and automated text extraction from diverse file types, and automated answer grading system, and displaying the images, and automated data extraction from the PDF, Excel, and image files, and automated grading for multi-format answers, with a different logic, and locating the files, installing essential libraries for automatic grading, and installing the Python doc library. And finally, the core functionalities is text extraction, keyword-based grading, feedback generation, and result storage. And if you look at the scores obtained by the students is given in a tabular format. So where you can see that out of the scale is taken as for each question. So the maximum number of marks are 1. So here you can look at the student report of the student 1. So he got like for 5 questions he got 2.67, that is a subtotal average, and weighted subtotal average 2.79 out of 5. So 53.33 percentage the student 1 has got. Similarly, the student 2 has got 53.33 and 55.72. So the information obtained from the different PDF, image, Excel, ideal. So these student answers are compared with the answers available in the PDF, image, Excel, and ideal. So, and finally, it has given the score. And we went for the calculation of the uh, accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score and the confusion matrix. So, which are saying like, so accuracy is 60%, precision is 100%, recall is 60%. So, the model is performing good, and still it needs to be improved. So, with the future scope is re-evaluating similarity threshold, enhancing the knowledge base, fine-tuning the model is very important, addressing the bias and the fairness, exploring advanced AI techniques, user interface, and feedback mechanisms. So this is how I implemented in a Kaggle environment. And so definitely, so this particular, and I have taken the persona of the institutions and the persona of the evaluators, persona of the students, and I prepared a lean canvas. So to present the same for the institutions and others to purchase this AI tool. And these are the problem solutions and the benefits for the stakeholders, which we discussed, and the competition analysis. There are few competitors in the market, but their system is different, and we are offering like a best price model and accurate model. So for implementation of this AI-based artificial evaluation through this Capstone project, and this is my MVP description. And you can see that our MVP is clean, intuitive, and user friendly. So you can upload any number of the scanned booklets, run the evaluation, get instant scores and analytics. And from university admin dashboards to student reports, RT evaluation adapts to every user. And market size and the vision, if you look at, so this is my MVP, and my market size is so almost we focused all higher learning institutes in India, and especially in our state. And the real stories we obtained from the different managements, different evaluators, and the different students. And this is my business model. So to implement this Capstone project, this is my go-to-market strategy and the financial plans, so which we try to implement. Okay, and this is my team. So finally, I can say that so this artificial evaluation project is really a wonderful Capstone project which can solve the problems facing by the institutions, evaluators, and the students. So with the descriptive answers evaluation. So I hope so my particular Capstone project can give one-stop solution for all these. So if you are an university or a policy maker or educator, reformer, so definitely you can contact us. So to purchase this AI tool, so which is in a prototype stage. So definitely we are trying to implement the same in the future. So within a short span of time. So and we can give solution for all the problems like which are facing by the institutions, evaluators, and the students with respect to the descriptive answer sheets evaluation. So this artificial evaluation tool is empowering the education with intelligence, and you can visit me at my mail ID like rajeshkhanna2028@gmail.com, and my phone number is 9666965641. So these are my other team members. So I am faculty at Triple Department JNPH Hyderabad. So to further discuss and to further improve this model, so which I proposed as a part of Capstone project with the Gen AI 5-day course offered by the Google. So any AML engineers and experts can come forward to, and we'd like to collaborate with them. So to implement the same with further advancements. Thank you very much.